We were both in
Yeah.
MEW. I was there briefly. I know I went undefeated. We had a falling out with management. Uh, not dude is a fucking idiot, and number two, dude's a coward. So basically, what happened was we were talking backstage with the boys, and he was off running his mouth, and I challenged him to a match. But I told him, I was like, hey man, the only way you get in that ring with me is if you put that GM spot on the line. If I win, I become GM. If you win, I'll walk. And he just refused. You know, he bragged about how good he was and all that. You know, I've heard guys say that before, man. You've been in the ring with me, you know, and didn't you beat his ass?
Oh yeah, put up or shut up, man.
Yeah, didn't you already beat
Yeah.
his ass? Yep, bro. And we spar all the time, man. I'm just saying,
Oh
and
yeah.
he knew that I wasn't going to compete against him without those regulations. And he went ahead and booked it. He was on some slick shit too, man. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this guy to like go away if I just book a match and not do the match that he challenged me to, you know, because that way it makes me look good."
Nah, he playing possum.
Yeah, dude, he was on some slick shit. He knew that if he booked it without that stipulation, that I wasn't gonna do it. Because if I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna fucking do it. And he was just like on some slick shit. Then he had some like, you know, fucking people on his just they were kiss asses, man. You had like Donnie was just like all up in his ass, you know, and it was just, you know, like I just got really tired of it, and then they ended up letting me go, and I was like, this fucking motherfucker, are you fucking serious? You're too big of a fucking coward to challenge me for the fucking match that I fucking wanted, and you didn't accept it. You didn't accept my challenge, and you just fucking weaseled your way out of it. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Nobody wants to work with that fucking management, dude. But anyways, now I'm, you know, currently making movies again, so it cleared up my schedule, which is awesome, perfect, because I just got done shooting a horror movie, Wrong Way. I don't know if you've seen the trailer yet or not.
Yeah, I've seen it. Can't wait. I'm gonna be the first one in line to go view it.
Yeah. So, anyways, Tank, new United States champion, man. Tell me about it. I know we haven't talked to each other in a while. Been busy, and you know you've been busy competing, and I've been in Hollywood. So, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm great. And I mean, the United States title is just out of nowhere because I took a break myself because my dog passed away, and it's like my son. So I just took a break from the ring or whatever. So my boy Randy hit me up, asked me if I want to join Lions Den. I'm a competitor. I can't stay away from the ring. Same as you. You're gonna stop making your movies and you're gonna return to the ring, so you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So boom, I'm in there, typical Tank, doing what I do, making folk mad, getting undefeated. I ain't lost yet in MEW or Lions Den, just to put that on record.
Mm-hmm.
So he hits me up. He said, I have a vacant title. I want you and another person to go for it. Steel cage match. What would you do that for? I thrive where you can't run. I would destroy you if you can't run from me. Mon- what, 2 monster balls later, your new United States champion.
Damn. So he didn't even stand a chance.
Oh no, he did his thing.
Oh
What he
yeah.
messed up was he tried to climb. He tried to climb the cage before I was done. That's what he messed up at.
Oh yeah, it's like, where do you think you're going? Get back here. I always hate when dudes try to do that with you, man. I know I never did that. we've
Nah,
been in
see, if you're smart, you
we've
won't do it.
yeah, we've been in so many house shows together. I remember so many multi-man matches, tag matches. You know, that's one thing that's one thing about working with a big guy like you. You got to take the fight to you, man. You can't run away. You a big man, but you can fucking move like a goddamn cruiserweight, dude. And that
Most definitely, but it's all power,
all power, dude.
all power. And then off record, for the fans listening to it at home, I am the one and the only person that haven't hit that dick list yet.
Not yet. Not yet. We've been trying to. we try to get a storyline together, you and I, but we can't agree on certain things. But I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
but they
work with it.
screwed us in that. No, they screwed us. They kicked us out. We supposed to have that 6-man elimination chamber match, and I was the champion. And they
Yeah,
kicked us before the match even got started.
I remember because you were supposed to drop it to me. I remember that. Yeah. And
Yes.
I ended up having a movie that I had to go do. I was contractual obligated to go do that, and I talked with the GM, which they
Yeah.
let me back in because they knew that they understood that I also have other obligations because I'm in Hollywood now, and you know, but yeah, that kind of sucked because we had that big chamber plan. The
But
finish
see, the
wasn't
ironic
even
part about that,
what's up.
yeah, the ironic part about that, they fired me, bruh, and they never even reached out to me to explain why.
Well, they reached out to
They hit me with the
me.
CM Punk.
Yeah, they reached out to me. They just like just told me that they didn't know, and like I told them I was like, hey, I had to do this movie. It was contractually obligated. I know that I was supposed to be a part of the match and never took place because I had to go film this movie. It was actually wrong way. I had to go film that. So they reached out to me. Cam and I are actually pretty good friends. So he helped me out a lot with that, and it just sucked
Well,
because
I
the
can't say that.
the finish was supposed to be you weren't actually supposed to get hit with the dick down move. The finish was that was going to get you in a submission, and you were going to because I was going to work over your arm that whole match, so you didn't hit the monster ball on me, and then you were just finally just going to pass out. Like that whole like Steve Austin Bret Hart finish, like that's how it was going to be for the chamber match,
Oh yeah.
but it never happened. So they had to find last minute replacements. I didn't even know how that match went. Haven't watched it, but I have been undefeated. Like I've been every promotion that I've been in so far this year. I've been undefeated. MEW undefeated. PWE undefeated. Just every single one. And
Well,
I know. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but like the dick is on fire. And no, I don't need to see a doctor.
he's burning. Yeah, as far as the situation, I think I put it in one perspective because me and Draven, I have no problem with Cameron whatsoever. It
Mm-hmm.
was always Draven because he knows he can't beat me. He's upset because I won the last triple threat me and him had.
Mm-hmm.
So he's bitching, oh, play me 1-on-1. But every time I'm on 1-on-1, he say he's online. He's
Mm-hmm.
doing what he's doing. He's going to these shows. He's doing what he has to do. But when the big man steps into the ring,
He's
he's a
nowhere to
no
be
show.
seen. Yeah, it's like I have never been in any house show matches with him. I've never really competed against him or anything like that. But like I'm boys with the general manager. He's a good buddy of mine. So he looks out for me.
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't give me any favors or like just because like I'm
I
friends with him, he doesn't give me like a push that I don't deserve or anything like that. Like he's pretty fair
yeah, see
about.
with Cam, I have no problem. I'm not trying to cut you off, Johnny, but I feel like I must put this out there.
Hmm.
So if Cam, if you listening, straight up, I have no problem with you. I want Draven. Find me in SEW. I'm back, bitch. You want that 1-on-1, I'm gonna give it to you.
So now that
Cause
we
at the
got
end of the day, nah, I'm not done yet. I'm sorry.
no.
I'm on some promo shit. Give me a second.
It's all right, man. I know you
But
a
yeah.
lot of emotion. All right, you get very emotional when you're out there, man. Like you just
Oh
I
yeah,
see the
because I
fire.
got through into the world. I got through into the world title picture, bro. I really did. I come in a typical day. I come to the locker room. I'm just chilling, sitting back.
Yeah.
Cam's talking to the current champ at the time. He's talking cash shit. He said, pick a person, anybody on the roster. I would defend my title. If I lose, I will retire. Cam, I guess I was the first person Cam saw in the locker room. He chose me, and I'm wondering, like, I'm not even in my ring gear yet. So he told me it's for the title. Me being me, I got to add a notch on that belt. That was a beautiful. That was my 21st title when I won that title. Of course, I kind of brought Lesnar that title. I only showed up when I wanted to. That's my bad, Cam. But at the same time, don't just strip me and fire me. Give me the opportunity to defend it and show why I Brock Lesnar that title.
Yeah, you were a big draw, man. And I know, like, I just got there, and like, there was a whole lot of media circus. Like, when I got there, it was pretty cool because I had a press conference, which was awesome, right in front of their organization out there, and it was really cool. And it was kind of hard juggling like Hollywood and like wrestling at the same time because there was a lot of things that I wanted to do that I couldn't do because of wrestling always being on the road and stuff like that. But that one movie, Wrong Way, I was contractually obligated to do, and I mean, like, it was good. It was a good film. It's getting ready to come out in theaters like this summer, but like, it sucked that I wasn't in that elimination chamber because it would have been like my first. It would have been my first elimination chamber pay per view since 2000. Yeah, I know it's been like those chamber matches. They're tough on your body, but
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I've been in one too many.
yeah. But so Tank, let's talk about you, man. Like, where'd you start, man? Like, how long you been in the game?
Wow. I've been in the game since I want to say 2014. The thing is about it though, I haven't been there long, but I've been there long enough to where my name carries weight.
Mm-hmm.
My only problem is where I started. I think I started that. I should start on the indies before I
Mm-hmm.
went mainstream because I started in IWL. We're not going to talk about that,
Yeah, yeah. I think we should.
but
We already beat that dead horse. We're not gonna talk about that
yeah.
because I was there too.
So yeah, I started. I went in head first. What made me become the beast I am today is because I was considered a jobber.
Mm-hmm.
Lowball. I'm the one they put the new recruits against that got old to me. So I got to train. And shout out to my boy Marshall because he got your boy right.
Yeah, Marshall,
Now
good
I'm
dude, man.
easily. Go ahead.
No, he's like Marshall. When I first met him, I met him in because I started in actually it was a late start. I started in 2016. That's when I started competing, and my first major promotion I got to was an IWL, but I wasn't a jobber. I was kind of like a mid card guy, and then I just elevated myself working with Whiskers and Roy Harper. This guy's really elevated me and helped me, and now like I've become the unstoppable Dick that you see today. And then Jamal Tees, who's also a very very good friend of mine. I started working with him, going on the road together and stuff like that, and Derek Wolf and all those guys, and James King, and we really didn't meet each other. I know that I had a match with your friend, the Destroyer. I think it was in what, IWL.
That's my little brother.
Yeah.
No, it was yes. Me and you first met in IWL, and I have a correction. I've been doing this since 2014, but I wasn't signed to IWL to 2017.
uh,
Yeah, 2017, 2018, somewhere around there.
because I got there in
And I
18.
mean, yeah, I'm not quite sure. I just know I was made to look like a fool a couple of times, and you get tired of that. So I hit the gym. I got bigger.
Yeah.
Side note, Harry Torres, I'm coming for you too.
Damn.
We
I,
gotta see who's the dominant big man.
yeah, I know Harry
But
too.
yeah, yeah, Harry, he's a cool dude. It's just like he always has my number. Last time me and Harry locked horn, who was in an Iron Man match, he beat me by one pinfall.
Damn. Damn.
I
That's
had just hit him with my finisher. If I had 10 more seconds, Johnny, we would have been tied.
no.
But after I hit the monster's ball, it wasn't the monster's ball. It was the natural disaster at one time. That's my DDT that I use sometimes.
Hmm.
So hit him with that. I look at the time; it's 3 seconds left. So I'm like, "Fuck, maybe I can get it off." But right when the ref hit two, time was up. Harry got the victory.
Damn. So you started in IWL. So from your time in
Hmm
IWL, What did you just decide to leave? What happened? Was there a lot of backstage politics? Because like everyone knows that I am very vocal about how backstage politics is very rampant in IWL. Like that's why a lot of guys have left because of backstage politics. I'm basically
Yeah,
their
I
CM
mean,
Punk.
yeah, I haven't the politics. I haven't had any problems with it. My IWL run. It was smooth, even though I've only won one title there.
Hmm.
But it was a smooth running. And I'm preparing next week to make my return to IWL Riot now that Riot is no longer a cruiserweight show.
Really? Hmm.
So, yes. So the big man on campus has returned to IWL. Roster look out because I'm back. But
All
at the
right.
same time, Roy, that's my guy. Shout outs to Roy because I've never had a problem with him. He's the one that had faith in me when I went for my first title. Everybody was like, well, he's going to lose. You got JJ and you have the other guy that was, and I don't remember his name. But I supposed to lost to JJ.
Are you talking about Matt
Even
Myers?
JJ did a, yeah, huh?
Are you talking about Matt Myers?
Yeah, him, that guy.
Yeah. He
But
he was the very
yeah,
first
Jair,
guy that I had a match because my debut match was against Matt Myers. Matt Myers is a good worker. We had a pretty good match. It's on YouTube. It's all actually on one of my channels. That's not Hollywood. He put up a good fight, but I tapped him out because no matter how hard and bad you think you are, the dick's gonna make you tap.
yeah, see, I try to avoid submissions. That's why I work on legs, so you can't really fuck with me.
Leg day, right?
But yeah, exactly. But as far as that, like I said, Roy, he's the one that had faith in me. He put me on every pay per view. He made sure that everybody know that I was gonna win that match. To the same person they said I was gonna lose to, it's the guy that I pinned. I have that pin victory over JJ for the TV title.
All right, so after
Other than that,
yeah, so after you transitioned from IWO, where did you go after that?
oh man, where did I go after IWL? Where I became a legend. What really put Tank name on the map.
Talk
Sorry
about
for talking
GEW.
in first and second person, but still, no. My next stop was MLW.
Oh, MLW, yeah. I've been there quite a few times.
MLW.
It's like a second home. Like I go and I leave for a little while, but I always come back. I'm like their rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I mean, with gave me my first match. I had no clue this was my first title there. It came from Champion. He was the hardcore champion. But he wanted to transition more into the GM role instead of more of an active competitor.
Yeah.
So he said, I just want to test you out, this and that. Get done. I pin him. I hit him once again, natural disaster. If I hit you with that move, it's over with. It's a reason why I work on your head. Remember that. But after the match, he came to the locker room. He had a little bag. He handed it to me. I pulled out my first title in MLW, the hardcore champion. I've held that title. I defended it. I did not lose it. I dropped it because I got tired of beating the same people.
Yeah, let's go over that. So MLW now has fresh faces that I haven't seen. Like there's guys that I have competed against, in other promotions, uh, but uh, like uh, like Randy Banks, I have competed against him. I think two times in different promotions uh, and stuff like
We ain't
that.
gonna talk about Randy. I pinned Randy for the light heavyweight title with my brother pinned him, Mike Williams
Yeah.
pinned him. We ain't gonna talk about Randy. Keep that pushing.
But there's other guys, the Assassin. You got Donnie Robson, who happens to be the MLW World Heavyweight Champion for right now. And
Until I put my hands on him.
yeah, you got the Legend Killer. You have the Super Heavyweight Champion, and stuff like that. Because I remember when I first got there, like there was no Super Heavyweight Champion. Like there was.
See now, let me explain that to you. There,
I mean,
super
did something
heavyweight
change?
champion. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying because I've also took a Chumpy. Like I said, we're great friends. I reach out to Chumpy any day of the week if I need anything. He's going to help. But I I retired MLW after I won the world title because I have officially touched every title that my weight class can touch. So I retired, let the new faces they come in. I decided to come back, but I'm more of a trainer at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The new recruits, they irk me just a little bit because they think they're better than what they are. But off that subject, we decide I'm gonna become an active competitor again.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, I look at the new titles and all that. I'm like, they look good. Then I see super heavyweight. In my
Yeah.
mind, it clicked.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
no
all you.
longer a Grand Slam champion until I touch that title. So, boom, me and my boy Gorilla Cruz. He's dope. He does all my designs. He did my tattoos. He did all that. He's great. He's a great guy. But my only problem is he's not a super. But I'm fine with that because I got a grudge match with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the card. I go back there on the board, look on the board. They see the little card or whatever. It tells us what matches we finna do. First thing popped in my mind, I'm finna go and take Cruz out while I can. And then in parentheses, right beside it, it says for the super heavyweight title. Come on now. I got
So
excited.
when you saw that card, you got excited.
I got excited because it's one, it's a title that I have not touched. Two, it's against somebody that I love working with. I have no problem working with Cruz because I know it's gonna be a good, clean fight. It's gonna be a hard fight every time, but it's gonna be a good, clean fight.
Mm-hmm.
So, boom, it's time for the match. You know, my interesting drop. I'm coming out to the ring. I'm seeing Cruz in the ring doing his little rituals or whatever. I'm like, I'm finna destroy this man. I'm finna light his ass up. I did that. I did that, Johnny. When I say I'm the only person that can manhandle Cruz, I did that. But that fucking spear, it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it does. I've
He hit me with the spear. He got the 3 count. I'm still waiting on my super heavyweight title.
well, I know for a fact that you'll get it. I'm only a heavyweight, so I mean, I can't. My wife would kill me if I started hitting the gym like super excessive and eating a lot, you know, because I only make so much money in Hollywood. All right, I spend it on
Oh
flashy
yeah.
shit. You know me, bro. Them shades. Oh yeah, and cars. But anyways, so MLW, the landscape has changed. Since I got back, there's other people there that have been welcoming towards me. A lot of the guys that don't know who the fuck I am, they will. Like that's not an issue whatsoever. And
Oh
the
yeah.
the, the world champion, he's only world champion right now because I'm allowing it. If
Hmm.
because right now I'm at a point in my career I do not care about secondary titles. I will beat if I'm in a match against like Intercontinental United States champion and it's for the title. I'll win it and then I'll just vacate it because I don't care. I don't care about secondary titles. The Dick only wants one thing: the world heavyweight champion. That's it. I want to beat him and I want to take that title. I just want to prove that I'm better because I am better. Because you know it. Everyone who's been in the ring with me knows it. And it just sucks because I haven't been in the ring with these new guys yet and they don't understand. They don't. Like I tell them all the time, man, backstage, like, dude, it's only a matter of time before you're on that dick down list. You can run, but you can't hide from this dick. All right? So you can either face it like a man
Years.
or you can fucking cower away. It's all right. I know you've been running for it since I've met you, and we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that. What I'm saying is,
Oh man.
what I'm saying is these new guys, they do not fucking understand who the fuck I am. And it's okay. That's alright. I know I've been away. That's totally fine. But they should know the legacy of who I am. If someone's like, yo, I wouldn't fuck with that dude, and you want to fuck with that dude, that's on you, dude. Because that's just who I am, man. I'm the best. Hands down. I've been on a tear since I've come back. An absolute fucking tear, dude. And it's just like, it don't matter who you put me in the ring with, man. It doesn't. Like, zero. Zero. But there's a lot of good guys that were in MEW as well. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have a problem with, I would say 90% of the roster. There was a lot of good dudes in there. Uh, we just said we're not gonna talk about CJ. The
Yeah.
owner, the original owner of MEW, is he's a good dude. Yeah, he's a good dude. I've talked with him before. He's been very helpful, in situations and stuff like that. But the only problem I had with was their GM. Run his fucking mouth,
Well, I haven't
and he
had a
bet.
problem because I did some.
You're cutting out, bro. You're cutting out, man.
Yeah. You hear me?
No, you're still cutting out.
The mic's back on.
Yeah, the mic fucked up. I'm sorry. I'll use my Hollywood money to pay for a new one. All right.
But yeah, man. The
It's still
assassin, that's my
still
guy.
terrible. I mean, it's still terrible. Maybe you need to get closer.
That was money for real.
I know. I just bought this thing like last year, man. I think I still have the warranty for it.
Well, I think he didn't cash in the warrant there.
No, no.
And hell.
Maybe you need to get closer.
But yeah, right now, straight. You ready?
No, can't hear you, man.
Oh man. Well, we look at, we can't get it right with the ending. I gotta go down anyway.
I can't hear you, man. It's real bad. It's worse. But yep, still bad, man. Like I think I just need to get a new one.
Yeah.
I'll have to text the wife. She's out right now. She knows I was doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gotta get some straight.
No. But anyways, so now that we've wrapped up MLW and MEW, so you're in this new promotion called Lions Den, right? And is there so there's a lot of people there? Is it just like an upstart promotion that's like just started, or has that been around? Because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's been around for a couple years, honestly. Like I said, I'm there because of my boy Randy. He reads it.
Yeah.
He knows my hunger for competition.
Yeah.
We used to be falling together.
Yeah, that
He
mic's
knows-
still real bad. It's bad, man. You gotta get closer. What's up? No, it's still bad, man. You're still cutting in and you're cutting in and out.
But
Yep, you're cutting in and out, man. Having some technical difficulties here. Having some really bad trouble here.
yeah, man. So much. You want to be, but see, ain't nothing changed over here. All that money.
It's cutting in and
Oh,
out
man.
real bad.
Yeah, I realized it. I don't know what's going on down in the studio, man.
You know what we could do? We could pause it for right now, and then we can just get back to it.
Yeah, we can do it to get it straight.
All right, so this is part one of part two of the Dick Show. Stand by.